All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rechakodash. I want to give double honors to our apostles and our elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations to you elect Akim across the four winds of this earth, kicking this word in sincerity and in truth. All right, I'm the brother Sha'ar from the Great Millstone Dallas Camp. And I want to go into a lesson, Lord willing, that's edifying, all right? And just on my way to work, so this is going to be in transit. And just want to say a few things that are on my mind right now. And Lord willing, Lord willing, it's uplifting, and edifying to the body, But pretty much, just keep grinding, man. Just keep grinding. Because every day that we're here, you might have those thoughts like, oh man, damn, when is shit gonna end? It's written in the scriptures. How oft is the light of the light of the wicked put out? You know what I'm saying? Meaning that it seems like every day we're here, the wicked's days are just prolonged while we're catching hell, man. But really, we ain't supposed to think like that. Be more appreciative of the fact that Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai still has a spirit on you, that he's still dealing with you. You know what I'm saying? Think of it as, man, hey, we one day closer to the kingdom. Because we understand as we go out on the highways and byways and highways and byways and we prophesy, all right, all that stuff's it's not null and void. It's not being overlooked. The Lord looks at it. And more importantly, he had always sent his prophets out in the last days to speak. So best believe we're in the last days. Now, we understand, granted, we've been in the last days since Yahweh Shai, but you have to look at it as the prophets are on the highways and byways now. And every time the prophets were on the highways and byways prophesying the downfall of a kingdom, that was always the end of a kingdom. All right, and that's written in Jeremiah 28:8. Okay, so it's obvious just because we're out there that we're in the very, very, very end. Don't let doubt, your emotions, things you got going on, feelings that you might have toward another brother that ain't got squashed, that needs to be squashed. Don't let that stuff hinder you from your growth in this truth, because it can happen. Hey, Elder Ariala did a great lesson, a few days ago. All right, and it's going into being over righteous. And he pretty much brought a point that really stands out, man. A lot of times you can stunt your growth because you're trying to focus too hard on what another brother's doing in the spirit. Whether he's doing a lot and you want to do more, or whether he might not be doing enough. And you're like, man, what's going on with this brother? End of the day, a lot of times brothers look so hard on what other brothers do and other brothers' accomplishments and try to see other brothers' falls is based on your own spiritual insecurities that you might have, man. And it's written to fear the Most High. To fear the Most High, of course, but pretty much loosely paraphrasing, to focus on your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. All right. Excuse me, it's a little early. Your walk might differentiate from another brother's walk. Not might, but it does. Hey, you might have got the increase early versus another brother. He still might get an increase. And if he ain't doing the things he might need to be doing, keep praying for that brother. He's still a brother at the end of the day. That don't mean you stop praying for him. Or if it's vice versa. If you should be doing more and other brother doing a lot, hey, pray that you're allowed to do more. Add, and I'll say it like this too, man. I'm gonna say add what that brother has to your arsenal, not maybe so like, oh man, I want to be doing what he's doing. Because again, you don't want to look at what another brother's doing, but at the same time, you got the phrase, and I use this in a spiritual sense: if you can't beat him, join him. All right, meaning that if you see a brother has certain things, that it has certain lots that can help you, you know what I'm saying? Ask the brother for help. That's what I mean when I say that. Because at the end of the day, that's the increase getting built on you. At the end of the day, we a body. All right? And as we're out here trying to, as we're out here making ourselves sacrifices for the Lord's sake, all right, trying to be perfect in this imperfect-ass world, or this wicked-ass world, we need all we can while we're here. All the help that we can get. Literally, we need all the help that we can get, man. This place is polluted. It's excuse my language, but it's fucked up. Hell on all sides. All right. So why put another burden on yourself? You know what I'm saying? By focusing on things that you don't really need to be focused on like that, man. When really you should be trying to figure out a solution to reason why you ain't doing enough sit downs, the reason why you ain't reading. You know, don't tell yourself, oh man, it's just because, you know, it just ain't my lot like that. No, man. Focus on the solution. Maybe I got too many things in my life that I got going on where I don't got no time to be doing these things, man. Then you got to look at what's more important. And again, this is just more so just, hey, like I said, you know, the videos is based on keep grinding and shining, you know. So, you know, I'm in the car, so I'm just saying a few things that's on my mind, just talking, man. Just talking, you know. But hey, my few years in this truth, man, I got some sort of experience within certain situations, and Lord, when it's edifying, man. Some of these lessons that we do, or a lot of them are directed to our younger brothers, man. I myself am a fellow younger brother, but brothers that might have been in this thing for a few months, a few years, so forth. You know what I'm saying? Brothers might not know, man. You know, they might not have experienced it like that. You know, there's certain things that could happen in your mind, and it's like, damn, what the hell going on with me, man? Am I getting ready to fall out the truth? Dang, I ain't really doing the lessons that I want to do. And a younger brother might experience that firsthand and think to himself like, dang, I'm about to fall out. Man, keep grinding. It happens, bro. You know, it happens, bro. And the longer you in this truth, the more you gonna see. Stuff like that happens, man. But these are just the conditions of the battle. The closer that we are toward the end, as I explained earlier, man, Satan's going to try to throw all types of monkey wrenches your direction, monkey wrenches your way, to make you want to fall out and lose your integrity. You know, certain brothers might, we all catch different hells at the end of the day. Certain brothers might start having anxiety attacks. Certain brothers might catch it financially. Whatever the case is, man, keep grinding, man. You're still in the truth. You're still in the spirit. And don't let your mind show forth otherwise that you ain't. And if it's something that you know you might need to cut off or offend less on, do it and pray. Hey, Paul talked about it in Romans the 14th chapter, the 23rd verse. You know, don't be condemned on the things that you allow. You know, and younger brothers might not know these things, man. They might look at certain things that they might be doing that's not unlawful, you know, but it's not expedient, and they might overindulge in it. And then they wonder why they catch so much hell, or whatever the case is going on. I mean, at the end of the day, you're going to catch hell because we here. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, more so when you overindulge in things that you know you ain't supposed to. Again, that might not be unlawful. This might be it might not be expedient. You know what I'm saying? Your own mind and your own thoughts could be against you. You know, overthink situations, think that you ain't a man of the Lord, think that you ain't doing too much, that you ain't doing enough, that you're doing too much. You know, and it could be for something as simple as eating too much meat. You know, you gonna have them thoughts, or whatever the case might be, and that, I'm just using that as an example. You know, focus on a solution and keep grinding. That's all I can say on that, man. Hey, we at the end of this thing, man. Babylon's getting ready to fall. Might not be today, might not be tomorrow. We don't know the hour nor the day, neither does Yahushua. But we know through prophecy that Babylon is getting ready to fall, and as many people can try to come against the truth, Christians, Muslims, Egyptology, who else? We understand the truth, and we got the truth, man. All right? We got all 360 degrees of this truth. That's why these people are coming up against us so hard, man. But this thing is of the Lord. That's why it's flourishing the way it is. And that's why you see a great awakening. So as you see all these things taking place, don't allow your own thoughts, your own doubt, your own negativity to stop you from your growth in the spirit. Don't allow it. Not 1 minute don't allow it, man. Because there's so much stuff going on around the world, man. And the things that are going on around the world were already written, and we read about it every day when we study. So if that ain't enough to sway you to get off your ass, don't know what is. Hey, we was talking about it a few days ago, Elder Yashawamba, Elder Yadazak, Bonsapot, and myself, as we was on our way to Arkansas to visit the beloved brethren out there, man. You know, it shouldn't be no reason why brothers ain't in the spirit right now, man. I mean, of course, we understand there's demons. Yeah, that's the only reason if brother ain't in the spirit, but pretty much where I'm getting at is all these events taking place, all this stuff happening, these Christians trying to come up against us, and these things, this, that, and the third, man. It shouldn't be no reason why brothers ain't wanting to be apt to teach. Brothers ain't wanting to do lessons. Now, I ain't just getting on brothers that ain't doing no lessons or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, man, through the Spirit, you know, it's hella food on the table right now, man. The Lord prepared a feast in the den of our enemies, man. There's hella stuff to eat off of, man. Current events, news, history. All right, so-called black icons, proving forth that the Northern Kingdom, the Latino brothers are definitely Israelites. So many things to go into, or just exhortation videos. You know, there's so many things to go into to feed Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai sheep. But if you ain't trying to tap into that source, especially in this time that we in, I mean, you know, the Spirit's only going to leave you further and further. But if the Spirit is still on you today, and you might follow within this category, man, grind. Get it. Keep moving, man. That's always a solution for whatever you're going through, man. Preaching His word. You got hell you catching. You got things that you're going through. You feel like you're in a man of the Lord. Man, preach. Preach, pray, and fast. Preach, pray, and fast. Be a brother. We have the tools that's necessary in order for us to receive salvation. Now, the scriptures doesn't say it's going to be easy. It does say our yoke is light, you know, because Yahweh Shai bore our burden, but it still ain't easy. Still got hella work to do, man. It ain't never been easy in this whack-ass flesh. Still got to do it. Still got to grind, you know. So, you know, I'm getting ready to pull into my job here in a sec, man. Just wanted to say a few things that was on my mind that I was meditating on, you know, last night and earlier this morning as I was waking up, man. You know, yeah, man, don't let the negativity and doubt slow your walk down. I'll say this, stop your walk in this truth, man. Because you're going to have different paces. Sometimes you might go slower pace. Sometimes you're going to be more of a fast pace. You know what I'm saying? But it's a marathon race at the end of the day, man. Keep going, bro. You know, when you're racing, when you're on a long jog for a few miles, when you're running and you're tired, there's certain thoughts that you're like, man, I just want to need to stop and turn back around, man. I did enough jogging. You know, but you ain't receiving the benefits of it, man. Hey, it's written easier. Better it is the end of a thing than the beginning of it, man. And we trying to get those crowns, but you ain't going to get that crown toward the beginning nor the middle. The only way you can receive that everlasting life and those crowns and that white stone pertaining to Revelation, the 2nd chapter, is if you keep moving forward and keep pressing. All right. Lord, whether that was edifying, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachah Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations to you elect Akim across the four winds of this earth. And those are the brothers kicking this word in sincerity and in truth. Shalom.